What's up, HyperFast Nation? On this episode of the podcast, we are kicking off a three-part series on 9 ways to thrive in 2023. This is the series that you want to stay tuned in for if you want to thrive in this market or any. Let's go. All right, so if you want to know what things you need to do, what approaches you need to take to thrive in 2023 and any market for that matter, this is the three-part series that you need to watch. We're going to go over 9 things that you need to do in this market and quite frankly, any market. So number 1, and this is important in every market, in everything you do, frankly, you got to stay positive, right? It's so easy in today's day and age to just focus on the negativity. You know, the media is throwing headlines at you, talking about transactions being 20% down and, you know, the end is near and all of this stuff. And you got to take that with a grain of salt. All right, 2021 was a banner year for real estate. Transaction volume and price were both up. Transactions were up over 20%. So a 20% decline in 2022 is actually a return to the normal amount. Just agents got used to, you know, the number being up here, right? So we're back to the 2020 levels of transactions. But guess what? There's some really good positive news. The commission pool is actually bigger because home prices have gone up a lot in the last 2 or 3 years, right? So the total commission pool is bigger than it's ever been before. There's a historically normal amount of sales going on. Inventory is getting to a level that is easier for your buyers, right? Yes, there's some challenges. Interest rates are going up, but they're going to settle out or showing signs of settling out. So you got to stay positive, right? There's a lot of good things going on, and it can be so easy sometimes to not focus on the positive and to stay in the negative. And really, no matter what you're doing in life, the more you can focus on the positive, the more successful you will be. Number 2, right? With the return of normal amounts of transactions, it is imperative that you really look at your expenses. Now, in the good times, it can get easy to neglect this, right? And you start adding lead sources and marketing tools and this gadget, this gizmo, and, you know, and rising transactions, rising prices at the rate we saw in 2020, 2021, that can cover up a lot of mistakes, a lot of inefficiencies. Right now, you really need to dial in. Does spending this dollar bring in $2 of revenue? If not, and you don't think there's a long-term benefit, you have to look at things not like a salesperson, but as a business owner. All right, and business owners don't throw money at things that don't work. Now, I'm not saying to have draconian cuts. I'm not saying to cut things that, you know, won't benefit you in the future, but you have to be tracking your dollars and tracking the work they're doing and tracking the return on investment. Number 3, you gotta cut out time wasters, right? Just because something doesn't cost you a lot of money or other resources, right? Don't forget to look at the amount of time that it takes. If you're spending time on something and it's not bringing you income, if it's not bringing you the potential for future income, you know, is it really worth doing? And what's the opportunity cost of spending time over in that area versus pouring into things that work, right? So if you know that open houses work for you, if you know that calling expireds work for you, right? Well, don't get distracted from those things to go chase the shiny object, even if that shiny object doesn't cost you a lot of dollars, right? You gotta value your time, you gotta value the opportunity cost of it. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to go over the next 3 things that you should be thinking about if you want to thrive in 2023 and beyond. And by the way, if you are looking for ways to operate more efficiently, learn how to scale your business and build alternative streams of income, I offer you all of that plus more when you join my group at eXp Realty. If you want to learn more about how you can save on your commissions, build revenue share, and get coaching from me and my partners and on really how to scale your business, send me a direct text message at 703-638-4393. Again, that's 703-638-4393. I would be honored to talk to you about sponsoring you at eXp Realty and becoming a true partner with me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in part 2.